still chewing. Shoot! I started this stream ever so slightly too soon. Okay. Hello! Hi! It is the return... Okay, we're good? Yes, we are good. It is, once again, a beautiful week. Please ignore the fan sound. I have a fan going right here. I have a theory about why my computer... why these streams seem to start stuttering about 30 minutes in. I really do think it's because my computer starts to overheat. Despite OBS telling me that this is taking up only 8% of my CPU, I don't know if I believe that. So I have my computer. Oh, I shouldn't show that because I have my phone number right here. I have my computer hunched over. What's the best way to show this? I guess like this. I have a sticker on the back of my computer that has all of my like super personal information on it for like if I ever leave this behind, right? So I have my computer like a V shape, resting on my desk like an A-frame, and then have this air purifier right here that was a gift from a friend back before the pandemic really started. Turn the music down. Sorry. Look at that. I still had music set up from when I was showing a video, so it was super loud. That's my bad. Thank you. So my computer like an A-frame setup, and then this air purifier pointed right at it. So essentially, my fanless computer has an external fan attached. Look, okay. So hopefully that means that everything will go super smoothly. Hopefully. I survived officially my first week at Northridge. It is done. It is complete. I have attended all of my classes at least once. A couple of them twice. Actually, all of them but one twice. And I love it. I'm so happy. I love CSUN. I'm so excited for the future. And what I love the most about it at this moment is, okay, I'm not going to turn into a gym bro, but having access to one for free is so convenient, and one that's like right there, because like my mother was essentially a personal trainer when I was growing up. My brother has always been super into fitness, and even my younger sister. So I was like the person that just never did, and that's why I ride my bike so much, or I go on evening walks, which I did actually just get back from, fun fact, because there's no gym anywhere near me. There's one that I could get to by taking like an hour-long bus and then going for like, it drops me off like a 10-minute walk away, which is fine, but afterwards, once I'm exhausted, the last thing I would want to do was go for another 10-minute walk in the beating down sun and then ride the bus home. So just having one there is amazing. And also, they have nap pods. In fact, I wonder if I can pull up a picture. I did not plan to show you a picture ahead of time, but Brandy, look, legitimately, okay, at least not that I found that was listed on Apple Maps, okay? Because I looked, there's like fight training, not quite what I'm going for. Okay, let me show you a photo that defines my time there now. There we go. They have these like nap pods. You just sit down, you lay in this dentist chair, and I say that because then you can set it so it'll like flip horizontal and then almost upside down, which I really honestly like. This top little thing swivels around, and then you're like in darkness and you can take a little nap. And I have done that twice. And it's so nice, so wonderful. Yeah, like 45 minutes, just a quick little, honestly, not even, I've used it twice. The first time I fell asleep, the second I didn't, but it was nice to just have no sound, you know? I could just like fully just think and not feel under any, like, even just social obligation to, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that sentence, but love the nap pods. It really does, Chris. It really does. Dude, I don't know how much I can say. I don't know if this will be a monetization issue, but the town that I live in, I'm pretty sure is like the Devil's Lettuce center of LA, which is saying something. So, yeah, I mean, it's literally like every fourth building is a dispensary. Like, it's honestly impressive. But yeah, there's like there is like a fight training thing, which also kind of makes sense for around here. And there is a really rough bar, apparently. I've never been in it, but I knew a guy. I took an Uber with a guy that lasted for friggin' ever, so it felt like I knew him pretty well at the end. But he said, like, yeah, no, that's not the bar you go in for fun. That's the kind that, like, you're a deep alcoholic and you're just angry at everything. That's an angry kind of bar. And I was like, oh, cool. It has strong competition with Venice Beach. Yeah. Naps are weird for me. Like, if I take a half-hour nap, I feel fine. But if I take a 3-hour long nap, then I get extreme brain fog. No, I feel you. And it's frustrating, too, because afterwards I'll be like, well, that didn't accomplish what I wanted it to at all. I don't feel better. I feel worse. What is this? And I just spent a bunch of time. What is this? Also, sorry, Zimran, going back to your first comment you left about maybe I could start, maybe y'all could start naming these streams. That would be incredible, because I am struggling every week to come up with something, so thank you. No, Zimran, I feel you in my soul about that. That happened today. I was editing a video for a client and was just not feeling it and was like, I know what'll fix this. I just need to give my brain a reset. I'll feel wonderful right afterwards. I did not feel wonderful right afterwards. So, I feel you. But yeah, my classes are going really, really well. I'm super, super happy. The only possible not really down, it's actually, I'm very lucky. Because my grandfather left me his film camera when he passed. So if you don't know, I'm taking a film photography class. Except they were like, okay, so at Glendale Community College, if any piece of like equipment was required for a class, they provided it for you for free. And you could like rent it essentially, and take it home, no big deal, just return it after the end of the semester and you'll be fine. And at CSUN, they're like, nope, you have to go buy it. Good luck. Wait. Chris, you did? I'm so sorry if I've been sharing my screen this whole time. I completely forgot. Whoops. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll go back and double check. I'm so sorry. But I'm lucky that I had this, but like all of my classmates have had to spend several $100s to get film cameras themselves. And that sucks. So I'm so, like, that is one thing that I will give I don't know if it's like all community colleges, because like they assume, oh, if you're going to like CSUN, which is like a 4-year institution, that, oh, you'll be able to afford this as opposed to community college when you might not, maybe. But like, first of all, you're a state school, calm down. And secondly, That's just rude to require something and not provide it. So, sorry, that's just my little gripe there. I mean, again, it doesn't affect me. I'm very, very lucky. We're good. We're sorted here. In fact, I gotta load the film. But I love that professor. I love all of my professors. Very, very happy. Very, very lucky. He never... I'm so sorry, Zimran. Okay, so I have not been on Twitter, frankly, in a little while. I should, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have so much to do. I have school and then trying to work for 2 different clients. Apparently, I guess I'm freelancing now. I'm no longer, yeah, I'm basic. 400. Oh, this is 400 film. I thought this was 200. Nice. Sorry. This is the film that I... Actually, I'm not completely sure that I have to put... Well, I bought 2 rolls. If not, then I'll just shoot this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Zimran. That was not intentional. Back to freelance work? Yep, pretty much. Because, I can say this. Yeah, I can say this. I was a student worker at Glendale Community College. And, well, sort of a student worker. I mean, they made up the position for me. Essentially what happened was, before me, there was a guy that did the job that I was doing. And then everyone went into lockdown, and so obviously there were no events or anything, so he retired at the same time, and because the campus was shut down for 2 years, there was no need to fill his position. And so then I show up, and my boss is like, yes, let's fill this position now because things are picking back up on campus, except to be hired at that college, you need a bachelor's degree minimum because it's a college. Specifically, it's a government college too. It's not even like a private college where they could bend the rules if they wanted to. It's under like very strict regulations. So the workaround was to hire me as a student worker, even though I was essentially doing a not student worker workload, but that's fine. I really, really enjoy it. And now that I'm no longer a student there, I'm back to freelancing, but I am freelancing for them now, for GCC, which is great. Just the other night, I went and shot a football game for them, which I've never shot photos of a football game, like a legitimate football game. I shot video once. That was actually my first assignment for them, was to shoot... Whatever happened to that video? Now that's the question. I wonder... I can show you this now. Oh, this is so weird. I can show you all of my own work. And that feels wonderful. I'm not sharing my screen, right? Okay, good. Just because... Oh, don't mind me entering in my information. Sorry, hang on. Let me get this pulled up right here. Here it is. Yeah, the first video I did for GCC. Whoops. Let me pause the lo-fi music. Switch over to here, bring the volume up. Glendale Community College Vaqueros video. Clever, creative name, I know. Here it is.
We're here, right here at Glendale Community College, Sartoris Field, home of the Vaqueros. The best part about Glendale Community College is the family atmosphere.
My favorite part for playing for GCC is the culture. The culture's changed.
Oh yeah, hey man, Glendale football, bruh. Come see about us, bruh. We different. We different up here. We changing cultures.
The life lessons that are learned through athletics are invaluable.
It's going to take work. It's going to take guys not making excuses.
We truly believe that every student here is important, and it's a pleasure to help coach, mentor, and help our student athletes succeed day in and day out.
You guys don't know how proud I am of you guys. All right, I'm Tanner Farwell. I'm the head football coach here at Glendale Community College, and it's an honor to be here. It's one of the greatest community colleges in Southern California. So hopefully we get you out here next year and become a VAC. Go VACs.
Once a VAC, always a VAC. We hope to see you next year.
So it's not very good, I'll admit, but whoops, wrong way. But that was like the first job that I did for them, and that was so weird to look back and see, ooh, few mistakes I made that I totally didn't notice at the time, and now completely do. Let's hit that music. Yeah. And bring it down so it's a nice vibe again. There we go. And also, shout out to my brother Noah for making sure that football is the only sport that I can follow and understand, because it has come in handy being the only sport that I've had to shoot so far. Oh, thank you, Chris. I'm not sure if I technically can show you any of the stuff that I'm doing now, but I'm no longer working for them. I'm a freelancer and just providing them stuff. So if you promise not to show anyone, because this video will be on social media by like tomorrow, so I might show you a quick little one that I just did for them from the game that I hope I won't get in trouble for this. I might, if you notice a hard cut when playing this back afterwards, it's because in the YouTube editor I decided to select this bit and cut it out. So, but I want to show you. The four of us. Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's almost certainly fine. Oh, there we go. And this is only 20 seconds long. Like it's a super short thing for like Instagram. That's it. This is my favorite shot of the night. Are you kidding me? It started to rain during the game. Oh, that's great. Okay, never mind the fact that the GCC lost this game. A bit more context. This is Cinco. He's like the mascot, the horse. This was actually the second time, excuse me, that this whole situation happened. So it was like, they were like, make sure to really show off Cinco the horse. The rain in Southern California. Yeah, exactly, right? I love that shot. There were a few shots that I tried to make sure to get any shot with. It was only for like 3 minutes, this rain. I tried to take it. Like there's a bit of the rain in the beginning. Oh, is that all? And then this shot, but there was no other? Oh. I got way more footage than that. My bad. Anyway, yeah. Oh, and then one last... I just wanted to show you this photo. I wasn't intentionally shooting a lot of photos of that night, but I did get this one, which I like. Now, what you don't know is that's the reaction to the team losing. But it looks dramatic. I've developed a slight cold. I've tested so many times. It isn't COVID, thankfully, but oof, it's definitely giving me a lovely little cough there. Let's hit the music. Spoke too soon. Let's hit the music. Yeah! Oh, thank you, Zimran. That's the goal, eventually. Am I there? Oh, goodness. There's so much to learn. But thank you, that means a lot. Thank you, thank you. Whoo! How has your week been? I'm so sorry. I've been so focused on myself, me, that I haven't even asked you, how about you? What's been the highlight of your week? Oh, Susan just texted here. I see a lovely, yep, it's back. The mountain returns. Susan just texted. I'm just going to say good morning to her. Everyone say hi to Susan, by the way. I'll take another picture and send it to her, because I think she enjoys that. There we go. Oh, I'll get the picture in a second. But yeah, what's been the highlight of your week? What's been the coolest thing that's happened so far? Because yeah, mine has been going to all of the classes, meeting all of my friends, and well, actually, excuse me, meeting all of the professors. That is one thing that has been different, is because I've been in GCC so long that I know quite a bit of I know pretty much all of the faculty and staff, but also a lot of the students, and that's really, really nice. And then I go to CSUN and it's like totally starting over brand new. You might notice I might change a lot of my social media from Chris Howard to Christian Howard, just because I'm finding it easier in my personal life to just go by Christian, just not have to deal with, oh, what is this order under? Chris? No, I'm sorry, there's no Chris, there's a Christian Howard, or any of that stuff. So, but it's like totally starting fresh. And like, you know nothing about me. This is great. You don't know any of the cringy stuff I've done yet. This is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick picture for Susan here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Excuse me. Pardon me. But I'm also realizing, like, oh, so much of my interactions with people have depended on us having some form of connection, at least. Either we both know someone else, or I don't know, anything besides just we're sitting in the same classroom. Hey Holton, hello! So that's been kind of something that I'm gonna have to get better at. It's like, oh, I have to really force myself, and it's not out of nervousness. I'm thankfully not really scared of turning around to someone and saying, like, hey, I'm Christian, what's your name? It's more just, it's really hard to be the guy that does that when it's dead silent in the classroom. I'm like, oh, I feel like there's a little contract here that I don't want to break and be that guy. As a kid, were you called Chris or Christian more? Christian 100%. Chris was a very self-imposed nickname from 2013, I want to say. No, 2011, excuse me. It was when I first started going to that synagogue. And my mom was like, maybe going by Christian at a synagogue is probably not the best call. So I switched over to Chris. But it was very intentional. And so now that I'm in on the other side of the states from that shul, things are a little bit different in my life. So I'm leaning back into Christian. Although Chris Howard is easier and faster to say than Christian Howard. It's an extra syllable that I'm not fully used to saying, frankly, which is so funny because it's my name. Simran, we can talk about this. Oh goodness. But yeah, that's the sitch on that, and Holton can attest. Have I told you that's where I get my family nickname here of TT? Is because I couldn't say Christian as a kid. I would say Tistin, and Tistin, TT. Yeah, that's. And to this day, bless her heart, my grandmother will still call me TT. You will never outgrow your family's nickname for you. My brother will always be Noah B. Chloe, to me at least, will always be Clojo. I have a cousin who is almost 30. And he will forever be, his name is David. Great, strong, adult name. To me, he will always be Davy. Hey Davy, how is it going? I'm so sorry, dude. Like, can you relate? Do you have like a family nickname that you just like can't not be called, that you will never outgrow? Yeah, as kids it was always Christian. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I mean, now I call you Holtz, but that's because of the influence of like your friend group, and definitely that's a modern thing. I never had even thought of that when I was younger. I'm so disappointed. We didn't have nicknames for each other, except when we would play secret agents. And we had like our secret agent numbers, except mine was just the last 4 digits of my family's home phone number. Oh my gosh, that takes me back. You know, Holton, so a bit of context. I wonder actually if I can find a photo of it. Underneath the stairs in my childhood house, there was a little closet, like a Harry Potter thing. And I at least remember it being huge. I'm sure it wasn't, but do I have a photo of it? But me and my friends would always kind of go into that closet and pretend that was our secret agent hideout area. I'm not seeing a good photo where you can see at all what I'm referring to. But Holden, did we ever do that? Because I still have dreams where I'll like go into that place. And of course it's expanded. It's like a mile long inside because I was a kid and distances are totally different. And now when I look at, photos, or last time I was in Northern California with you, Holton, and you were so kind to drive me up to where I'm trying to talk and look at photos at the same time. I'm terrible at multitasking. Where I grew up, the house, it was so small. It shrunk. There's no good photo of what I'm trying to share. There's no good photo. I guess it's pretty rare. That is such a bummer, 'cause it's such a neat space. I guess you'll have to imagine the existence of this place. Because, oh! Here we go. So this is what my old, is the music a bit loud? Sorry. My bad, I had it 5 decibels louder than it should have been. My bad. Okay, so this was the interior of our house. And you see these stairs right here? Right on the other side, right here. You see how like this goes into a room? There was the same thing, a door right here, and that led to a little closet. And then at the very end, it kind of bent around the corner here. No, there's no photo of that. Here, have what my house. This is my childhood bedroom. As you can see, the Americanism was quite strong. There was a color theme happening here. Also, these were not plugged in. I did not have internet access in this room. I literally just had those on the desk because they looked really cool and looked sci-fi-y, and I looked like a spy. I have a modem and a router. Did I know what they did? Absolutely not. Were they plugged in? Nope. But they had antennae, so they looked like spy equipment. Oh, my dad would read me this book, My Friend Bear. I think that's what it was called. Some dogs do. That was Noah's book. There's the Giving Tree. Oh, what was that book? It was, not Pinocchio, but it was like Max Lucado-y. Oh my gosh, it was the wooden puppet that came to life. This is a very white, evangelical Christian thing. Like, this is like Lifeway. Oh my gosh. It started with a P. Do you recall what I'm talking about? Max Lucado, Puppet, P. Punchinello! That's what it is. The Wemmicks. Oh. Wow. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but yeah, that was a Punchinello book. Our hermit crabs. Yep, me and Noah. I had the bottom bunk. He had the top bunk. Yeah. Like, as a kid, this room was giant. It's kind of weird to see, like, oh, it actually was a pretty normal sized room. Like, it's a little bit, I'm very blessed enough to be in a much larger room right now. And yeah, again, there was nothing on this computer desk because I didn't have a computer. Anyway, sorry. That was totally that. None of that had anything to do with anything. Holton had that book as a kid. Hey. Chris is such an identity. Excuse me. Chris is such an identity to me. Christopher is my legal name, but it's a mouthful to say it so full length. I totally understand. At this point, I go by Christopher because people call me that so much, and that was another struggle with going by Chris all the time. Do you get people that call you Christian? In Holton, I think so. I remember we had a base. I do remember that. Yes, the base under your parents' house. Oh my gosh. Hey, you want to see? Again, I don't live there anymore. There's no issue. If you know where this is, please don't harass the people that live there. But that was our old house. It's so small now. That tree is giant now. And these bushes are like gone. And okay, I can't believe I have to say this because Holton is here. Holton, don't look at me different after saying this. But a very vivid memory I have of these bushes is I would sneak around behind them. There was a little place you would sneak under them over here. I would crawl over here, and I had a little hole that I dug, and I would pee. I never pooped. I thought about it. I never did. I peed in that little hole and would crawl back out because I didn't want to go inside when I was like dirty from playing in the yard, and Mom wouldn't let me. So there you are. That's me after blowing a gum. And this is our house. Yeah, it's so we still have, this is a little chest of photos, and the second to last time I was in North Carolina, because there were so many, like all the family photos I have are all digital, and this was full of printed. So I went through, I got this, and I scanned every single one. There were I think there was like 2,300 in total. This and then another box of, I got like photos. I got very like methodological. What's the word? But now they're all backed up. And Holton, you recognize these sofas? You absolutely told me about that. What haven't I've shared? You know everything about me, Holton. You know me better than I know me, which is also like not a joke because you remember many family events better than I do. Like I don't really remember there being a sink on this island. Huh. Wait, am I sharing my screen? Yeah, okay. Oh, also I just had a total flashback with these. So when I first moved here to LA, like a year in, I was really missing home subconsciously. I didn't fully realize how deeply until there was a store in the mall. I think it was called Things Remembered. And they had just a bunch of like white people nostalgia stuff, you know, like little knickknacks, the kind of stuff that you would like see at a very, very white people beach. You know what I mean? And one of the things they had there were a collection of these little figurines. And I saw those and my mother loved them. We always had them growing up, and I just started bawling in the store. And one of the employees came over to ask, like, "Are you all right? What's going on?" And I was just like, "I'm sorry, I'm fine. This is, making me miss and all." So I just kind of left the store, didn't really explain. It took quite a while to fully recover. And I haven't thought about that day since. Wow. Huh. 2005. Wow. Okay, sorry. Oh, also, I'm sorry. I've just thought about how absolutely whack it is to have a carpeted bathroom, specifically right, like the shower, the bathtub to carpet. What is going on? Especially with us as kids, we were splashing. That is just unhinged. The house screams mid-2000s, 100%. We have a house of that style of figurine. In fact, one was our cake topper. That's so cute. That's so precious. I love that. Yeah. I also, I don't mean to, I definitely did not mean that anything of what I said to be negative. Those figurines hold a very special place in my heart because they're very nostalgic for me. You remember this from the daily vlogs? Did I talk about it in the daily vlogs? Oh my gosh, I didn't even, yeah, I mean, I must have. About a year after I moved, that checks out. Wow. Carpeted bathrooms are unhinged. There you are. That's the thing. Actually, if you want to see a wedding photo, we copied the cake topper at the reception. Wait, really? I would love that. Oh my gosh. We had carpet in this house for quite a while until we ripped it up to do a lot of work, a lot of physical labor on the hardwood floors that were underneath, only for it to flood immediately afterwards. And oops. So we had to rip all of that out anyways. It's fine. It's fine. It was spring 2017 when you made that vlog. Really? I don't remember that at all. That's okay. So I'm not lying. Wait. I gotta find this. Also, a new vlog. I'm still working on it. But there is more Malaysia vlogs. I'm sorry. This is honestly faster. Throwback to my daily vlogs with the GoPro. Spring. This was February, so it would have been a little bit. Was that during the days that my grandfather had an eye thing, so we had to be at the ice store every day? Oh gosh, I'm vaguely recalling. By any chance, Chris, do you remember what number? I know that's a big ask, but look at these total clickbait titles. Holy moly. Oh, and I haven't seen him since. Hannah just sent me the photo. Hang on. Oh, it wasn't in the title. Oh, okay. It's all good. I definitely don't remember. But apparently it's a thing. I don't recall. Anyway, it's really not worth all of the time that it would take to go through all of them when you know what happened. trying to pull up Messenger and my computer is going super slow. Beth, hello, hello! What's been the highlight of your week? What's been the most exciting thing? Oh, by the way, Susan said thank you and gave a heart emoji. Is my Messenger just not gonna load? Apparently not. We're just having, whoops, messenger.com. Absolutely zilch. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm trying. Okay, what about the Messenger app? Will that work? It worked! Oh, nice! Okay, sorry. Oh! Oh my gosh! No, look at this. Actually, look at how cute this is. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Is that not the most precious image you have ever seen in your life? I love this photo. You guys are copying the thing. This is precious. This is so cute. Oh, this will make me sob. Oh my gosh. It literally, like, perfect. Oh. Hannah. Ryan. That's... I love that. Frame it, Matt Locks. Honestly, that is the photo right there. That makes me so friggin' happy. I love that. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing that. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, that was friggin' precious. But yeah, what's been the highlight of your week? What's been the most exciting element? Oh, did I tell you? I love all of my professors, but one of them is very much one of those people that's like, no, she just does not like the sound of typing. So she's like, either you take notes on pen and paper or you don't take notes at all. And I'm like, I want to pass this class and also not piss you off. So I'm going to take notes on pen and paper. And it has been so long since I did that. I took one class at GCC, I forget even which one it was, that I had to do that same thing. And it killed my arm. And I'm not looking forward to this. But I have one of these books that I have to be careful because it has my name and phone number on it. But like right here, there's a little sticker. But I got handwritten notes here. Okay, sorry. There we go. There's a paper that I wrote, and I'm studying the car manual to get my temps. Kind of scared. Wait. To get your temps. Oh, wait, like a temporary, like a learner's permit? Because if that's the case, I feel you. That's what I have right now. I have my driver's test scheduled, and I do not feel ready for just like in 2 weeks, and I am not ready. So, Zimrin, we're in this together! You and me, let's do this. It's terrifying. Chris can attest. Holton can attest. LA drivers are something. Wish me luck. low light. It's gonna be 99 every day for the next 4 days, and that is southern 99. That is extremely humid. Good luck. Good luck. Yes, Holton also went back to school. Yes. And next time we call, I want to hear absolutely everything. Went pretty well. Now I'm preparing to start a new D&D campaign for tomorrow. Nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Highlight of the week was visiting... I can enunciate. Highlight of the week was visiting a historical reenactment village with Eliana. We had so much fun. That's wonderful. Chris, I better be careful. My name and phone number is on this. 6 people watching. Nah, don't. Did I show it? I mean, pretty much everybody here already has my personal phone number, actually. And again, it's like, y'all, I'm cool with. It's just the fact that these are public afterwards. That's what scares me. What was I gonna pull up? Okay, yes. Good. Also, what I just pulled up was, you know what time it is? We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. Wonder what it is. According to Cassidy, who sends her love, a difference in 3 to 4 degrees Fahrenheit, or 2 to 3 Celsius, will determine if a turtle's eggs will hatch male or female. Colder eggs result in males. Really? That's so fascinating. I feel like that's the case for me and Susan, because I love it cold, and she does not. Like, every, no matter where, like, if we're in the mall, I'm like, ah, yes, this is shorts and a t-shirt weather. And she's like, I'm gonna turn into a sonsicle. But if we step outside, I melt. I'm a puddle of pure sweat. And she's like, ah, now this is comfort right here. So really, I feel like Susan and I, deep down, are just baby turtles. That checks out. The cold is better than another Zimrin W right here. Amen. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm totally just did not read the comments here at all. Yes. Beth said highlight of my week is this homeschooler might actually get a first date. Let's go! Let's go! That's wonderful. Congrats. Have fun. That's like the most important thing, is more than trying to impress them, more than, you know, worrying about anything. Just have fun. And that's what it's about. He says, like he's ever been in more than one relationship. I'm not the one to give advice. Dear goodness. Holy cow, Chris. I did some quick math. Throwback to the quick maths meme. I never got that. Where did that come from? Was that like a reference to something? Anyway, and I believe I've delivered roughly 200,000 packages. I'm just floored. Flabbergasted. That's crazy. Do your hands get like super dry? Because That's a lot of cardboard. Ryan and I are much the same way. He prefers it cooler than I do. Apparently, male humans tend to prefer the temperature a few degrees cooler than female humans, so you definitely aren't alone. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Can confirm. But I will die on this hill. Jokingly. I prefer as little humidity as possible. She loves humidity. So we've joked that like each room in the house will have a different one room will have a humidifier, the next room over will have a dehumidifier, just running at the same time. My hands dry out over the winter time. I believe it. Holy moly. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying not to be super congested. It's not COVID. I have tested so many times because it feels like it, but according to every test, it's not. It's just congestion, I guess, which sucks. Would not recommend. 2.5 out of 10. The 1+ is it's super satisfying when you sneeze. That's what gives it the 2+. Bonus fact, I probably backed down 10,000 driveways. No wonder you're so good at driving backwards. Like when we were on, the casual edge of a cliff where there are old rusted cars that have fallen. And you're just like, oh yeah, I'm in this giant, Ford F-150. Just gonna casually back it down the entire mountain like it's no problem. That blew my mind. Oh goodness, when's the Malaysia 2024 trip though? I tell you what, I did just purchase a new lens for it. So when it happens, the quality will be even better. I have a specific date range. I just need absolute confirmation that it will work with my school schedule, and so I need to meet up with a counselor. But as soon as that is taken care of, hopefully in the next week or two, depending on their availability, because again, the semester just started, so students are dropping or changing classes. But as soon as that is dealt with, I will confirm dates and then buy tickets. The vlog's about to hit 8K. Oh, sorry. That cracks me up. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are just gonna be in like 8K HDR 3D. This is just gonna be essentially teleportation. You're suddenly there. You know how Canon released their like their 3D lens? In fact, let me show you this absolute monstrosity that I was immediately struck with jealous of. I think it's like 5mm lens. Yes, this. I want it. So it's $2,000. I'm not going to buy this. It also only works with the R5, and I don't have the R5 because that shoots in 8K. But I want it. I want it so bad. I'm not ever going to buy it. Oh, goodness gracious. But I want it. It's staring, it makes things in 3D and it's so friggin' wide. I want it. So yes, look forward to those vlogs. There we go. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Knives. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to catch you for literal months. Haha. Sorry, but I'm either asleep or forgetting. Both of them better uses of your time. But essentially, my girlfriend and I love your vlogs and occasionally live vlogs. Thank you. Just wanted to say thanks, man. I'm from the USA and she's from Malaysia, so we love seeing your reaction to things over there. That's so great. Thank you. That's, well, tell her hi for me. That is so incredibly special. And do you mind if I screenshot your comment to send to Susan? Because I think she'd really like that. So, thank you. You just made my week. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That little coughing fit earlier messed me up. But I appreciate that. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, scrolling up a little bit. Hannah had said, I just freeze way too easily. You'd be a handsicle. Especially my hands and feet, so I would rather be hot than cold. That's fair. Like, that's totally valid. Like, I don't experience that, so I want it cold. But if I experienced what you experience, I would be in the same boat as you. Why does music sound like Pink Floyd? It does? Thank you, Lo-Fi Hip-Hop Radio Beats to sleep/chill to. I don't know what's going on in these comments. I don't want to know. Remember back in the day, like way back in the day, when YouTube comments were known as like the scourge of the earth? Like, this is like 2008, 2009. The whole shtick was like never read the comments. And they've really worked on them. And now I think YouTube comments are one of the better places. It's more just live streams that it still gets a little sketchy. But like almost every time I scroll down and read comments, and there's good stuff. It's productive, it's informative, it can be really helpful, it can be like good faith criticism of the work or information presented in the work. They still are in a sense, but yeah, they've improved. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's kind of anywhere that you allow on the internet for just anyone to leave comments, and obviously part of it is because it's now tied to your identity. But that's just the internet. That's when there's no cost is the wrong word. But like, because that implies monetarily. But when there's no difference between leaving one comment and leaving 100,000, you're gonna get a fair bit of people that are gonna take advantage of that fact. Let's appreciate the work you've honestly. Oh, I see that you've scrolled through Jack's Films comments, or Jacksepticeye, or other people named Jack, or Markiplier's comments. Yeah, it's... At least we can all agree that he never fails to deliver, or to entertain us with his effort, or with his content. The amount of times I've heard that verbatim. The comments change certain aspects of a video. Excuse me. The comments find certain aspects of a video that changes my perception of something. Yeah, that happens a lot too. It's just, I feel like they've really taken the place of YouTube. Of video responses, which is not necessarily, I think, a bad thing. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times people look back on video responses with rose-tinted glasses, but were they really that? There was quite a fair bit of people misusing that system. It was certainly great for it worked when the community was smaller. But can you imagine if they had video responses for Colleen Ballinger's apology video? Can you imagine the mess that would be, like a million videos trying to jump on that while it was super, like, relevant is the wrong word, because again, these are like super serious charges. And maybe that was a bad example, because again, that's like an actual super serious situation. But I don't know. I probably should really contemplate what I'm saying before I'm just so flippantly saying it. Anyway, yes, Chris, you really did. And I just noticed the time. Should probably wrap this up here, but thank you. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. That's a much better example. That's a much better example. Can you imagine what just the video response section would look like under every single Mr. Beast video? Anyway, on that note, it would be just people trying to promote their own stuff, which is what video responses turned into very, very quickly. Just people not engaging in like conversation or discourse about a topic. It would just be promoting whatever they wanted to say. And there's already a fair bit of that online with people that probably shouldn't have such a big audience to be able to say whatever they want to say. So, you know, that's that. Those are my thoughts on that. It worked well enough for the time, but I think they pulled the plug at the right time. Chris's controversial statements right here. Anyway, on that note, I will see you next week. Thank you for everything. Thanks for just the wonderful night. I'm gonna get back to editing this client's video that I need to present tomorrow. So in the meantime, oh my gosh, yes. Stay colleged, stay editing, I don't know. No. Every time I die a little bit more inside, when I have to look you dead in the eyes and say, stay leaking. It didn't feel good. Neither will stay licked. I didn't feel good at all. I didn't like that. Stay forward, stay chevied, stay sensitive. I can say stay positive. Stay unhinged. So true. Stay as unhinged as our carpeted bathroom right out of the shower. Yes, stay safe, so true. Stay classy, stay awkward, stay rested, honestly. But don't stay napping for more than like half an hour. And most importantly, remember, stay white. Stay geeked, stay gleeked. Whoop, I was a little bit too late there with pulling my too early with pulling my hand out. Stay positive except when you're sick. True. Stay flushed. Oh, amen. Okay, for real now. Bye!